Hi everyone, so great to be sharing in this time together again. Today we are starting our new Easter series, which is called The Amazing King. And today's lesson is called The Trusted King, which is all about how Jesus walked on water and how the disciples, especially Peter, realized that they can put their faith fully in Jesus, which led them to worship him for who he really was, the Son of God. So why don't we do that now and worship Jesus by singing to him?
The world is searching for an answer, a ray of hope in a hopeless world. Who can we turn to? Where is our rescue? There is someone, he's the answer. He's the light and he'll light the way. His name is Jesus, and he came to save us. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world is searching for an answer, a ray of hope in a hopeless world. Who can we turn to? Where is our rescue? There is someone, he's the answer. He's the light and he'll light the way. His name is Jesus, and he came to save us. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the
Well, go and get your Bibles and let's read the passage together. It comes from Matthew chapter 14, verse 24 to 33. Let's read it together. The boat was already a considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." Why do you think Peter asks Jesus to let him walk on the water? Peter at first trusts that Jesus will keep him above the water. But when he looks out again at the powerful storm, he begins to doubt that Jesus can keep him safe. It's his lack of faith that made him sink. Realizing that he needs Jesus, he cries out for him to rescue him. And then in verse 31, Jesus tells Peter that he didn't have enough faith, which caused him to doubt Jesus' power over the storm. Think about a time when you felt terrified because of what was happening around you. Was it during this period of COVID where nothing seems to be going the way it should be and nothing is certain? When you were feeling like this or have been feeling like this, where was your attention focused on? On the circumstances or on the one who is in control of all things? Why do we take our eyes off Jesus in moments of terror? What does that teach you about your faith? Could it be stronger? What do we learn about Jesus in this story that could help you when you face a situation like this again? We know that Jesus is in control and that he has authority over everything because he made everything, that he sees ahead and he knows what's going to happen. Does Jesus calm the storm before he gets Peter safely back in the boat? No. What does this tell us about the difficulties that we face? Well, in verse 32, Jesus could have calmed the storm before walking out on the boat, but he didn't because he wanted to test and grow Peter and the other disciples' faith, just like he wants to grow our faith and wants us to keep our eyes on him. Let's head on over now to Natasha and Ben for our memory verse.
Hi, this is Natasha and I am Ben. We are going to be telling you this week's memory verse, which just happens to be Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Bye!
Thanks so much for joining us. Over the next 6 lessons, we are going to find out more about Peter and his special relationship with Jesus. We're going to look at some of Peter's best days and some of his worst days with his special friendship with King Jesus. So looking forward to that. Until next time, guys. Bye. See you next week.
Your phone's fine. It's wet. Is it recording us?